Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Grille, the Tier 5 German SPG, and we're located on the east spawn of Airfield. And the commander of this vehicle is me. Yes, I'm afraid it's another one of mine. It's General Disturbance. And you can see I've got 2 marks of excellence on the barrel because I like my Grille a lot and I do play it. It's got the chassis of the Hetzer or the Panzer 38 or the Light 38 tank. But it's a very efficient little Arty with a 15cm howitzer. I can do a lot of damage. Oh, passing that Japanese Super Heavy. And I'm being joined by an AMX. That's the AMX 13105. And meanwhile, I'm headed off the seaside. Yeah! Okay, there's my firing position. I'm ready to go. And I'm looking for an enemy. Sadly, there's nobody down the south side of the map. And I'm pinging the map to say, pay attention to this place. Luckily, we do have an IKV 103 who's moving forward. But he stops just in front of me. And then he moves forward a bit more, and then he stops. Okay, so I'm looking over on the north side of the battlefield to see a target. There's an M4 improved. And he's stationary. I dialed in, round out. And I get a hit. But we're waiting for somebody to spot what's going on the seaside. I'm dialing in my aim. I've got a 19.8 second reload on this Arty. 30 rounds of ammo. I'm ready to go, and that Wizzy 131G is having a look down the coast to see if there's anybody there. Has he found anyone? Oh, there's 2 big enemies. It's an OI, and I fire a round into the OI straight away, but unfortunately poor little Wizzy has taken big hits. He's been derped by the OI, and he's also receiving fire from a T67 who's over here. And I'm looking to take him on as my next target. We lost the Wizzy. Okay, I can see where the T67 is. And I think he's still sitting behind that rock, hiding. The round goes in, but it hits the ground. So obviously he moved away, or he went back onto his perch. But I'm aiming where the Wizzy was, and then I see the M7. Now that's now a light tank. It used to be a medium, but it's quite an efficient little light tank now. And I'm dialed in on him and round out. No, it went behind him and I only got 70 hit points out of it. So he's still hiding there. I'm pulling back a little. I'm a bit concerned that they're getting closer and closer. Okay, I'm loaded and dialed in on where the M7 was last seen. I'm expecting the OI to be there as well. But I can't see anything yet. There's the OI. Okay, we've got him this time. Round out. Hit. 137. It hit the front of him. In fact, I think it landed on one of the boobs. You can see a yellow mark on the boobs. So I think, yes, that's where it went. Okay, the M7 is coming up. And the enemy loses the other M7 behind it, the OI. Going after the OI again. Another hit. 163 hit points this time. He's down to 16% of his health, so next shot should be enough, and it is from somebody else. And the KV-1's taken out as well, so we're now 2 tanks ahead, and that's enough for me to now consider switching targets and going after the tanks that are up north. That M7 is still there, but he's hiding. I don't think he wants to come out because he can see 2 enemy tanks above him, and he also knows there's an Arty further back. Because obviously I was the only player to actually put some damage into him. He's coming out slowly. There he is. I fire around him, but it hits the ground. And that's annoying because we lose the Panzer T25. Now on the other side of the battlefield I can see a box tank. The SU-100Y. I've moved slightly forward to get him in within range. I'm dialed in, round out. He's stationary and firing, and I get a hit for 204 hit points. And put a stun on him. So long as he stays there, I can hit him. But I think he's going to move away. Yes, he is. Okay, we've got a T-25-2 to deal with now. The M7's out of the equation. He's been killed. Right, going after the T-25-2, dialing in the aim, mark the target, and that's a hit. 153 hit points this time. Okay, going for the Comet. Unfortunately, we lose the T-50. Almost loaded. There it goes. Loaded. Round out straight away. 239 hit points on the Comet. Now, if he sits there, I will casually put another round into him. We lose the Leopard to the Comet there. He wandered out in front of him. And yes, I get another hit. 271 hit points. This time the Comet decides he has to pull back. And with good reason. But the SE-100 comes around the corner and Pizdet Simu finishes him off. Okay, 225, T-25, 2. And he's sitting there. So I splash him for 100. Is he going to try and retreat? If he stays where he is, he will get hit again. Okay, the SU-100 is using the Rex as cover. But that T-25 cannot stay there forever. I can splash him from here. I fire a round in. Splash him for 115 this time. So he has to move, otherwise I will kill him. The SU-100 takes him for 200 there. He's firing back, but he just doesn't want to move away. Well, I think that's going to be his end. Round out. And another hit. This time it was only critical damage I did to him and stunned him. But I didn't get a kill shot. And that SU-100 is waiting for the opportunity to put a round into him. The enemy Arty is actually firing at our SU-100. Okay, round out. And that time round the SU-100 gets him as he pulls forward to avoid the Arty shell. T-29 near the enemy cap and a Sturmil trying to take him on. Now the Sturmil's got more sense than to actually go up there directly and face him. So I'm going to assist the Sturmil, putting a round into the T-29. I get a hit, but it doesn't do any damage, just stuns him. And the T-29 is now... Oh, he's on fire! He's burning up! And he's no fire extinguisher. So he's going to be gone. Yes, he's out of it. He's gone. And my round lands on him just a split second later. I was going in for the kill. I'm going to have to move now because most of the enemy are out of range. There's only two of them left, an Arty, and the other one happens to be a tank destroyer, the T-67. The Arty is a Fifi La Piu Piu, the Leffy, the 105 Le FH-18B2. And I'm close enough here to shoot at both of them. And there's the Fifi sitting there on the south side. And he was what was firing at the SU-100. I fire around where I think the Fifi's going to be. And no, he's not there. But we know in the general area he is. There's the T-67. And he's killed very quickly. So it's just the Fifi to be killed. And we saw the tracer there from the Fifi as he fired. There he is. Okay, round out straight away. Big hit. 217 hit points. He's stunned. He's an easy one-shot kill for somebody. Okay, I'm going to fire around. That went into his tracks. He's moving again. No, not yet. Okay, now he's moving. He's untracked. Round out. And before my shell gets there, the T-34-100 ends his game and wins the battle. And my win rate, according to the mods, is 3364. But let's have a look and see how I get on during the battle. Well, I managed to get 3944 in that battle. This battle took place on just before 4 o'clock on the Sunday afternoon. And I managed to get an Ace Tanker in the Grille. I also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. I got 13, and a Confederate because I hit more of the enemy than anyone else without actually getting a kill. Unfortunate that. So let's have a look and see where we came on the team scores. Well, I came third on damage with 1,989 hit points of damage, beaten by the T-34-100 and the OI. When it came to kills, I got none, unfortunately, but I'm highest, or just behind the OI actually, in terms of the highest number of highest amount of damage without any kills. But when it came to base XP, I was in second place with 1,027. Now that sounds a good score, but let's have a look at the detail report. Well, I fired 20 rounds, got 11 direct hits, 9 penetration and 5 splash. Did damage of 1,989 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. I damaged 7 of the enemy, but didn't get any kills. And I did stun assistance damage of 877 hit points off 16 stuns. On a premium account, I earned 47,814 credits. And after a resupply of ammo, I actually had 37,714 credits left over. I also managed to pick up 1 bond for the Confederate. I received 1,540 XP, and it was ×3 for the first victory of the day, and I had a personal reserves bonus going as well, which meant my total take home was 6,162 XP altogether, and that's a really good score. But this is the important score for matters of the Arty contest, and that was 1,027 experience points, and sadly by then that was not a winning total, so I had to go back to the drawing board and start playing the game again to try and beat that score. So it was a really good battle, very nice score, very good win rate, but sadly not enough. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.